Loop aboard the Perch. This is leg 87 of our Great Loop adventure, and today we are going from Port St. Joe to a staging area, an anchorage near Dog Island, just off the coast of Apalachicola. If you watched yesterday, you know we arrived in Port St. Joe, and we are working to make a weather window. So we headed back out through the canal, and we are timing it really well to meet our buddy boats right there at the intersection of this canal and the Gulf Intracoastal Waterway. You can see them there in the video. We are planning to cross the Gulf with two other motor yachts that are capable of higher speeds. So as you can watch us kind of winding our way through here, I'm going to explain to you a little bit about why we are headed for Dog Island at this particular time. We're approaching Lake Wimico there, and then it'll narrow out again for more of the Gulf Intracoastal Waterway. We have been waiting for a weather window for a good bit of time. We are ready to cross. Our boat can maintain 18 to 20 knots, and the direct crossing from Apalachicola to Clearwater Beach, it's roughly 150 nautical miles from where we'll be at Dog Island over to Clearwater Beach. So we want to leave ourselves about 10 hours to do that. This is, of course, late in the year when the daylight hours are short, and we are looking for a good weather window. We need a 10-hour weather window. We would love to see a much longer than that weather window, because as they shift, you may run out of hours where the weather is nice. So we are shooting for a weather window that is making this partly an overnight crossing. Our goal was to do a daylight only crossing, which is certainly possible with the speed of our boat and our buddy boats, but the best weather was going to be overnight. Many of these slower boats had staged at Dog Island and left shortly before we arrived there. You can see the sun's low in the sky. We're starting to see some sunsets. And for our speed, our best strategy was going to be to anchor here and then leave well after dark. About 9 p.m. I believe was our expected departure time. So we all kind of dropped the anchor for a few hours of rest before we got started on our big Gulf crossing. Again, it's become an overnight crossing when we were originally planning for a daylight only crossing. Some of us are very excited about doing a nighttime crossing. Some of us not so much. I think I was on the fence a little bit about this. I tend to get really seasick. So of course the weather is a concern both from a safety and a comfort standpoint. So today's trip was again one of our pretty standard, roughly 45 or so miles, maintained that 8 to 10 knot speed, and we are ready for our crossing. That'll be our next episode. Thanks for watching.